Session for the day. The topic for this session is Reflective Pedagogical Approach. I am new to teaching field, so I don't understand much of this subject. So to talk on this subject, we have Dr.H.B.Chandra Shekhar with us, who is in the teaching and the policy formulation in this area only for the last 36 years. He has served 36 years as a teacher, lecturer, or also later for training policy formulation. And he is a former education officer in the government of Karnataka. He has authored 8 books, and he has written many articles for Kannada as well as English newspapers. He has been personality development programs for the students, SSLC, high school and UC students. He has worked as a resource person, benefiting more than 40,000 students and more than 10,000 teachers. He has also worked on the government side. He has been a resource person for training teachers across Karnataka. And he is also a person, main leader, and the program called Kishori, that is basically for the adolescent girls, training them onto that aspect. So which in turn, in this program, he has trained more than 20 teachers and adolescent girls on this subject. He has also worked as a special officer for Minister of Education for more than 2 years. 2 years duration he has worked with the Minister of Education. He is a postgraduate in sociology, and he has done a MA. He has also done PhD in the field of education. So this is very short introduction for Dr. Chandra Shekhar. I welcome him on behalf of all of you and on behalf of Mysore. And we are also very happy to have him here because this is his first visit and first session with us. He has, even though he has associated with Bangalore and Belgaum ashrams, so we welcome him especially today for conducting this session at Mysore. Over to Chandrasekhar.
Thank you so much, sir. So, how are you all? They are doing good. So, this is the third day, isn't it? So, I am very happy and humbled and grateful to Ramakrishna Ashram and also Rimse Institute, Ramakrishna Institute of Moral and Spiritual Education Center, and also especially to all the Swamijis, and also especially to Vedatmananda Maharajji for having me here. And I am very happy to be interacting with all of you, since it is a national level and you are all from different parts of the country. So you are all Vice Principals of Navodaya Vidyalaya, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you so much. This session is on Reflective Pedagogic Practices. So this session will be like, I will be presenting few things, and then I would like you to discuss with each other. So with me, maybe this session will be like interactive mode. It's not like I will be teaching. So for this reason only, I haven't prepared PowerPoint presentation. Most of the times PowerPoint presentation, it gives clarity and structure, everything is okay. But the thing is, the level of discussion and depth of discussion will be somewhat less in my view is concerned, in my experience is concerned. So in this view, I would like to request you, each one of you, to actively participate in the discussion, and then this session will be interesting to you also. Otherwise, what happens, you will be listening and I will be speaking, then after some time, most of the time, as it happens in classrooms, students will be switched off after some time. So all our attention span is becoming very much less and less because of these technological instruments and all that. So, have you heard? I hope you all know about reflective pedagogy or reflective pedagogic approach. So, can anybody tell me what is this reflective pedagogy? You all hear, no? Do you hear me? Okay. I would like to request you to comment upon what do you mean by reflective pedagogy. Have you heard reflection? Have you heard reflection? Have you heard? Reflection. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, sir remembered his school days and whatever he learned in PUC, isn't it? In 11th and 12th. So, reflection, even if you haven't studied science also, daily we see mirror, isn't it? While we getting ready, or many times we see mirror. So if we are seeing this mirror, so let's suppose, so we are seeing our reflection in the mirror. Sir, are you comfortable in seeing this, or can I? Okay. So when we look into the mirror, we see the reflection of ourselves, isn't it? So when we see our reflection in the mirror, so what does this mirror does?
Student.
Huh?
Student.
So what does this mirror?
Students learning.
I am not saying, I haven't gone to classroom. I am just in the mirror itself.
Image.
Yeah, however we are now, it exactly reflects us. It will not enrich us or it will not diminish us. Exactly, it gives actual image of ourselves. Actual or real image. Exactly, however we are, the reflection, the image will be same like that. It will not enhance us, it will not decrease our, diminish us. So in this aspect, in pedagogy also, we have to have in our education sector, in schools, in colleges, and whatever, even in our life also, for that matter, this reflection is very much required. So why we require this reflection? Why we have to have the reflection of ourselves when we teach, or when we are in schools, when we are in colleges, or in our lives also? Not only confined to our profession, even out of profession also, as an individual we require this reflection. Apart from mirror. Yes. So that we can, yes sir.
Assess.
Analyze and assess. So what we have to analyze and assess, sir? Can you please tell me? So you are saying, sir, what is your good name, sir? Your good name, sir? Srinivas Rao. So breaking the ice is most important. When one person starts breaking it, then others will also join you, and it happens in schools also. Is it? So that is, in that way I appreciate and I thank Srinivas Rao sir. Since he is the first one to start discussing. When the first one is breaking the ice is most important. Inhibition always happens. So after that, later it will start, the whole atmosphere will change. Thank you, sir. So analysis, what we are analyzing, sir?
Analyzing how effective our teaching is.
Yes, analyzing how effective our teaching is, and then improvement also required. Yes, ma'am. Improvement in what?
Teaching practices. Improvement in teaching practice.
Improvement in teaching practice. Okay. And then?
Improvement in teaching practice.
Improvement in teaching practice. Okay. And then? Improvement in 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 imp
practices.
Assessing?
Assessment practices.
Assessments, yes, assessment practices, yes. We do assess the learning abilities of children. Even our assessment practices also we need to reflect upon. Very good, sir. And then? Yes, sir.
How is our in the group we assign, or how it comes when we decide that we understand that where are we, or what can be done on learning gaps.
Yes.
We can measure and we can do some, we can say that strategy to meet that gap.
Excellent, sir. Where are we and how far we have to travel? And two, reflection is the one, reflective pedagogy is the process in which teachers needs to critically examine, critically analyze, critically evaluate his or her own pedagogic practices. His or her own pedagogic practices. So this is very important. Why it is important? Can anybody tell? Why it is important? Why we have to reflect our practices? Why we have to evaluate our practices? To improve the quality of teaching learning process. So we are actually having two types of thinking, two styles of thinking. One is routine thinking. Routine thinking, automatic thinking. We are all living in the era of automatic era we are having. Sir?
Autopilot.
Autopilot. They are all in the autopilot. Very good, sir. Autopilot. So, when we wake up in the morning, after that we get ready, we go to school, we do our work, we come back, and then we take rest. Next day, the same process continues. If we are not reflecting on what we are doing, how we are doing, why we are doing, if we are not reflecting on all these three areas, why we are doing, what we are doing, and how we are doing. So otherwise what happens? This will be in, as sir told, autopilot mode. Autopilot, automatic thinking, monotonous. So when we are in auto mode, so there will not be productivity, there will not be novelty, there will not be creativity, there will not be interest, there will not be activeness, there will not be dynamicity. Everything will be in a static manner. It will be a dull manner. So when we are, the day one of when we joined our profession, the day after 10 years, the day after 15 years, if you are not reflecting on all these years, that too on daily basis, or on weekly basis, or on monthly basis. So if you are not doing, if you are not examining how we are functioning, then we are in autopilot mode, then we are in that cycle of doing the same age-old things in which there will not be any improvement. Then we don't get the desired outcomes. So now a small activity for you, some 2-3 minutes of activity for you. You please reflect on the one class in which you taught. It was very, surprisingly, it was very, very good class for you. It was very good class. And you also reflect on another class, something went wrong. It was not a good class, it was not an effective class. So you just think on those two classes, the class in which it was surprisingly, it was a very good class, very effective teaching you did. Also reflect on another class in which all was not good. So you can take some 30 seconds or 1 minute, and then I request you to share your those two classes. One that was a very good class as far as your experience is concerned, and the other class in which according to you it was not a great class. Can you please, you can make some, for good class you can make 2 columns. It's a better effective teaching, and another one an ordinary or it was not a great teaching according to your experience. You should share your real experience. So maybe 1 or 2 points in each, not many points.
Interactive. Regularity. Punctuality.
Already you are ready to share? Okay. I am giving you 30 seconds of time or 1 minute of time. Why means most of the times if you are not thinking and writing, we will be interacting from our thoughts which are at the surface level. Those thoughts may not be concise or maybe the true experiences. Sir, please, have you written, sir? Huh? I request you to write, so that writing is the most important thing, maybe 1 or 2 points, otherwise it actually helps us to reflect. Writing helps us to reflect. Sir, can you please, you will come forward also. Sir, can you please? Here also you can occupy so that for me you are very near physically and also emotionally also. Sir, you can come, sir, please. So that all of us will be here. Thank you so much, sir. So, can we start discussing? If you are done, please raise your hand so that we will start. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Sir, have you done, sir? No. Have you understood the question, activity? Have you understood? Yes. So, one class which was very great class or very good class in which you taught a particular subject, another class, your own class, might have been a different ball game on that day. All not went well. So you need to describe your experiences. So all of you have done. I would like everybody to see me and then just like this. Yes, thank you, sir. Okay, ma'am? Done? Done, sir? Done, ma'am? I will not leave anybody. I want to take everyone with me. I want to set an example for you. Sir? Done? Nahi? Wait. You please come here, sir. I will not leave anybody. Please, you can come. Even here also, there are a lot of seats. Sir, please write, sir. I want each one of you to share your ideas and speak. I will not leave anyone. One point. The same idea you need to take you to your class. Otherwise, class will be very, very dull. Sir, ready?
आप बोलिए अगर बच्चा अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स है अच्छा सा बच्चा पढ़ के जाए बच्चे अच्छे उसमें बच्चे का दूसरी बात वो हेड से बच्चे की
Okay. So you are saying it is depending on children, not depending on teacher. If the children are good, class will be good. Sir is saying that. I am not saying that. Let us we will discuss. Just a minute. Sir, done? Done, sir? Sir? Okay? Okay, sir? Okay. Okay, sir? All are with me? Sir? You are with us? Sir, sir. You are, sir? Yes. Yes, thank you so much. So, ma'am, you were saying something.
Whole class involved. Whole class.
Your own experience I want. I don't want the general one. You taught some specific this concept. So what went well? What went wrong? I want that. I don't want general answers. Since we are all practitioners now, today I am actually interacting with you all, with all of you. So if I am asked to share my experience, I have to share some specific example. I was teaching reflective pedagogy. This is what happened. Like that. Who wants to share now? Yes, sir.
First of all, I will tell about the class which is which I felt very effective.
Okay.
When I was teaching basic proportionality theorem in geometry.
Basic
Basic proportionality theorem.
Basic proportionality theorem. Proportionality theorem.
Yeah. Class 10
For class 10. Yeah.
So since it is geometry and since there is a scope for visualizing things, so they are very much interested. They are very happy with us because by seeing them, I can understand that they are understanding with happiness, and almost all can do it with group opportunity.
Okay. Okay.
Usually it is not happening. It will not happen usually because they will.
What made them to be
Because
more active?
we are using visuals.
Visuals.
Yes. Visuals we are using.
That made
And from symbol, what is a symbol way, and they should, students should feel that I am teaching for them. I am teaching for them. Some empathetic.
you are actually connected with them. You got connection.
Yeah.
Yes, that connection is
Yeah,
required. Yes.
That is required.
Yes.
That is my opinion.
That happened on that day.
Yeah.
Very great, sir.
Most of the day I will try.
Thank you, sir.
In that
Sir,
day,
your good name, sir?
I'm Shiva.
Yeah, Shashi Kumar, sir.
And in that particular day, I am remembering that.
Yes.
Many classes will be there, but I remember that particular day.
Thank you so much, sir.
And second, my very experience.
Yes.
That is not with very well. I mean, it is good, and I am very sorry to tell that. In NLA Goa,
Sir.
I
Let us go.
I went for teaching newly appointed teachers, PGT mathematics. And the topic given to me is integration.
Integration.
And I started teaching. See, if I want, what the teacher student expect that
Okay.
what they are going to teach in 12th standard, they are expecting that. And it is very unfortunate to understand that maximum 90% teachers don't want to go above that.
Okay.
Understand? So when I taught, for example, there are I think 48 students, teacher students were there, except to one or two. All are showing that they are not attending.
They are not attending.
That
What is the reason? What was the reason?
because they don't want to study that, and since it is advanced,
Okay.
they are not able to access it very easily.
Okay.
See, when so you should have a.
I would like you to actually give a specific thing in which what went wrong, why it went wrong. I want a specific thing, one or two. I would like to. I would request you to please reflect it. Only one or two, 1 minute only, so that we
That
get.
is what, sir, they are not ready to accept.
They are not ready to accept. Okay.
Because they are thinking that it is.
So
not-
if
it
we
is
are
not
thinking,
need.
if we are in the hindsight, we are actually discussing now. If you would have actually taken which strategy, they would have risen. There should be some strategy now. Have you thought that?
No, actually, I go to 2-3 sections.
Okay.
After these sections, I went to them.
Okay.
Understand what they are expecting, I trained in that way and I
Okay.
planned accordingly and I.
Oh, you changed the strategy.
Absolutely.
You changed the strategy. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir. You are from Karnataka. How are you? Oh, very nice, sir. Your good name, sir? Kurian Thomas. Yes, sir. Kurian Thomas. Let us listen to him, ma'am. Ma'am, let us listen to him. Please. Ah. B.Ed college. Okay. Uh-huh.
So once around 100 students and some faculty came, and they wanted to have a demonstration for middle class students. It's a system. So the classes, the students were seated in everyone. And I was immediately called for a demonstration. I was taking another class. So the student asked me to go and take a demonstration class for the beginners. So I was unprepared.
Okay.
I went there, I took a classroom preposition, using all the available things within that week.
Okay.
Nothing from outside, just taking examples, and the students' response was excellent.
It was excellent. What made excellent the response you got?
The use of the resources available.
Resources, yeah, that made, yes, sir. Like that one point, sir. So, sir. So, after sir, only one can will share it. Then we'll go to next.
My experience regarding one of the effective classes which I felt was quite satisfying was post-lockdown period.
Yes.
It was class 12th and the topic was determination of income and employment, one of the most complex topics in economics. And it was believed that because the students had come from lockdown, their level of understanding would be very weak. That was highly expected.
Okay.
But thankfully, when we went through the class and we were able to connect the topics with the lockdown experiences.
Okay.
That was what actually happened during the lockdown period in the whole of the country. We were able to relate our experiences and we were able to develop the topic. So that was a complete experiential learning.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, it was reflected in the thought process of the students, how they were able to respond to the questions, to the different queries. They themselves were able to respond.
Okay.
So that was the most satisfying.
Wow. So you actually connected them to their prior experiences and their real life situations. That made the class very well. Ma'am, will you want to explain? Not, no? Why? I request you to please. It's my request. Please reflect.
I will
Yeah.
share later.
You share later.
Actually, sir, we were discussing something different.
Uh-huh.
But as far as this topic is concerned,
That's what happens in classroom also. When teacher is teaching, something will be. It always happens in everybody. Even if I sit also, we do all these things. Yes.
So basically, my subject is from the science background.
Okay.
So what science teachers do, basically, if you give an example, then that will be in an ordinary class.
Uh-huh.
If you explain with the help of some hands-on training, then definitely the class will be more engaging.
See, you are saying a general statement. I don't want general statement. Reflection means our own experiences. That is where the catch is. It's that most of us, what we are very, very fond of discussing generally, but it will not help us. When you are seeing in the mirror, my own reflection will come in the mirror. Like that, when you are actually giving light, throwing light on your practices, throwing light on your actions, throwing light on your whatever you are doing, then only there is some chance of improvement, so that when I am seeing in the mirror, maybe I am saying that my tummy is very much bulged. If I am saying, oh, it's okay, means I will not change, I will not do any exercise and abdominal exercise or anything. Like that, reflection is you are throwing light on you, your actions, your practices, whatever you are doing. That is the most important thing in which all of us need to do. We will continue our discussion now. So in reflective pedagogic practices, there are some 3 types of reflections are there. Can anybody know what are those 3, 2 or 3? So one is reflection in action. One is reflection in action. While you see, I am teaching here. When I actually ask a few questions to you, when there is no response from your side, proper response or cold response, or if somebody is cross-talking, then and there I need to question myself where I am doing wrong, what strategy I need to take, what strategy I need to change. So it's like I am reflecting in action. While I am doing the action, while I am an action itself, I am changing my strategy. That is reflection in action. So another one is reflection on action. For example, you actually did a class on that day. So when you presented some topic, later about some 20-25 minutes you taught and there was no proper response as sir expressed that. Later in the day, maybe while you having tea at your home or while you are traveling, suddenly you start thinking, today when I was teaching in my class, this is what happened. Students were not interactive, not listening. Why? Where did I gone wrong? Something different could have been done. So when you are actually reflecting on the things which are already happened, this is called reflection on action. This is reflection in action. So if you combine these two, and then if you do proper planning for the coming classes, then that is called reflection for action. So you are doing both. While you are for this work to happen, you need to take some notes, some short notes while you are doing in your class itself. Maybe you can jot down there only one phrase or one sentence. This is what happened. Or later also on the specific day, you need to capture those moments in a small paragraph or something like that. Later, for the coming days, like tomorrow or next week, you want to plan your teaching better. Then that is called as reflection for action. So, please tell me, which are the areas apart from teaching learning process, which are the other areas in which we require reflection? Of course, teaching learning process are the one in which you are teaching and then students are running the classroom itself. Which are the other areas, which are the other places in which we require reflection in schools or education institutions? Which are those? Sir is actually right. In actually our overall behavior, yes. And then sir was still saying same.
I want to tell the same behavior.
Same behavior. Then character. Okay. Conducive atmosphere in classroom. Apart from teaching learning also, conducive atmosphere in classrooms. And then communication with whom? Students. Staff. That was I required. My colleagues. And then parents. Yes, parents. Resource. Motivation is in which that we have to do. But the thing is, where we require reflection. Apart from teaching learning process, we require reflection on how I am interacting with students, how I am interacting with my fellow teachers, with my colleagues. You need to carry that mirror with you all the time. How I am behaving if I am a participant in a particular program, or if I am conducting a program, how I am conducting a program. If I am a participant in a training program or any program, how I am responding. And while interacting with parents, while interacting with teachers. So in all these scenarios, while actually in the teaching learning process, I already told you that in teaching learning process, we need to reflect on our teachings, strategies and teaching methodologies. What strategy or what type of teaching learning process we need to have? How our teaching should be. So I told you that an example. When we are seeing a mirror exactly reflects on how we are. It will not tell that you need to become like, you need to cut down some kilos of your weight, or you need to look smart. It will not tell anything. Likewise, while we are teaching, while we are in the area of teaching learning process, how should be our teaching learning process? If we don't have knowledge on that, even though if we are reflecting our teaching learning process, we don't get any cues. I am doing right. We should know how our teaching learning process should be. Can anybody tell how our teaching learning process should be? How it should be? Our teaching, how it should be? Suitable for learners. So what does it mean, sir? Suitable for the learner means, what does it mean? Huh? Can you, student? Excellent. Excellent. Yes. You see, there will be two types. The shift has to happen from here to here. Ma'am rightly told, if it is a teacher-centered classroom, it's of no use. Even though if you are believing in this, you are believing, most of us believe like that. I am a teacher and I know better. And sir, I am not actually undermining sir. Sir told, if the students are good, teaching will be good. If the students are not good, effect of teaching is not good. But where is the role of teacher? If the students are also not good, if they are coming from varied backgrounds, the role of teacher is to understand the different backgrounds of students, diversified backgrounds and socio-cultural diversities, and then teacher need to take care on all these aspects and design his teaching learning experiences accordingly. If I am actually saying there is nothing like an ideal classroom in which all the children will come and whenever I say something they learn, it is only in our imagination only we can have that. Classroom means, let's take this classroom as an example. You are all come from different backgrounds, different places, your experiences are different. My task is I need to connect. If I am failed in that, I need to improve. It is not like you need to improve. You are like that only. So I need to take care. So from shift have to happen from teacher-centered classroom to learner-centered classroom. So to happen learner-centered classroom, what we need to do? What we need to do? Sir. हाँ? Yes. What can be done, sir, for that? Activities. Sir, who told that? Yes, thank you so much, sir. Srinivas, sir. Activities in which we make learners to participate. So what are those activities? Can anybody tell? What are those activities? You see, while we are discussing on all these things, you need to reflect on your classes. Huh? Role play. You just reflect on whether you are doing role play in your class. Then, excellent, sir. Games. Quiz based. Case based. Stories. Huh? Suitable audio visuals. You see, when we are discussing all these things, those should be suitable to the content, context. If you are using role play, if it is not suitable, if it is for the occasion and also for the context and the text, then it's of no use. Even though it is participatory, even though it is activity center, it's of no use. We can use debates also, we can use discussions also, as sir told, role plays also, projects. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
How she goes, I wonder.
You observed a lesson, na?
I observed that class.
You see.
That class I never seen in my life.
Wow.
English class. Even though I am not.
One class you saw only, one class.
That class only, finance particularly I have class.
Wow. You see, that is that ma'am, all actually kudos, appreciations to that ma'am.
Name is
Huh? What is her name? Humbly ma'am. You see, when anybody brings all those strategies, activities and also weaving them, that is most important. Actually bridging them, integrating them. That is the main. If I am actually bringing something, if it is not integrating that, then it will not be effective. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experience. So, all those activities, strategies, if you are not doing, you please reflect upon how can I use all those things. That will be reflection for action. Reflection for action. For your action, you need to reflect that whether I am using all these activities or I am actually teacher-centered classroom. So why I am discussing this is most important. If you don't know this concept, then there is no use if I am discussing this reflective pedagogy. So the second one is, are you having rigid design? Rigid. So most of us in our experiences, we are having our own rigidity. Classroom should be like this. I will teach like this. Students have to respond like this. So that rigid design should not be there. Shift should happen from rigid design to flexible design. Thank you, sir. Somebody told that. Flexible design. So we should be very flexible. When I am actually entering in a classroom, I should be very flexible. Might be I have prepared some design in my mind. When I go there, completely different scenario happens. That is the dynamicity of a classroom. That is the dynamicity of a classroom. And then most of the classrooms are like teacher directs, teacher instructs, teacher decides how the class should be, how happens should be. Then the learner will be passive. There is no opinion or thinking of learners have been taken into consideration. Then the learners will not get motivated, get interested.
It is robotic.
Robotic, yes. Thank you, sir. Robotic.
Sir.
Sir. Yes, sir.
One great mathematician is there from India, Manju
Yeah, actually. Manju Bhargava. Princeton University.
Yeah, he is from Princeton. He works in So, he given one interview. That interview he is telling, I disliked mathematics class.
Wow.
When I was in school.
Ah.
I disliked mathematics class because my teachers are doing robotic.
Yes. Sir, thank you so much for bringing this. Most of the times, we are doing this mistake. We want to simply cover the syllabus. We don't take the consideration of children's mindsets, their interests, and teacher only decides, directs. So from here shift has to happen, that learner autonomy. There should be autonomy for learner. If any student wants, sir, shall we have a quiz now, or shall we have a role play, shall we have a different kind of design or different kind of activities, then teacher should be able to appreciate that feedback from students, and then the classroom atmosphere need to change. So most of the times knowledge is given in classrooms. Whether it is good, knowledge is given. So if I have prepared the presentation, PPT, why I don't prepare means, it's very easy to prepare PowerPoint presentation. It's very easy. Nowadays if you give AI, it will prepare in just in 1 minute, less than a minute. Taka 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 taka. It will prepare, it will throw you. Literally it will throw you. So then that type of knowledge will not. So what shift has to happen from knowledge given to? Knowledge should be constructed or evolved. In the process, knowledge should be evolved. In the process. It is not like knowledge, if I am the one in which I give knowledge. It is not like that.
Otherwise it is only information.
Yes, otherwise it will be information based, and that also students need to mug up for actually keeping that information in their memory. It is not my mistake. My mind will be like that only. My brain will work like that only. Everything you put, it will not retain. Whichever which is very interesting and is having lasting impression on mind, that only having strong memory. Otherwise, it will not be in the memory. So, linear exposure. Most of the linear exposure, only straight line. Multiple exposure will not be there. And common learning task. I will give you one sum to solve for students. Same sum for all them. I will ask one question. Same question for all those children. So this type of teaching will not actually interesting. Since the classroom will be diversified in nature. One child is very bright, one child is medium, one child is very below average, one child is extraordinary. So for the question you are posing, that may be suited for average students, that may be suited for bright student. So we need to take care that how can we do that? You need to think on how can I diversify my teaching. So that is most important. So most of the times our classes will be disciplinary focused. No, don't do it like that. So we will be disciplinary focused. And also, in another sense also, when I teach science, I only concentrate on science. Let's suppose you are teaching biology. So, in biology also chemistry is there, biochemistry is there. In our bodies, lot of chemistry is there. So, multidisciplinary, our approach should be multidisciplinary in nature. So, that's where we are all actually lagging. If I am a social science teacher, I don't discuss anything science in my class. So, knowledge is not like that. Learning is not like that. In our brains, it is not compartmentalized that it is science, it is maths. It is not like that. Everything is woven there. Everything is integrated in our brains. So that is most important. So we can actually discuss on, we can go more on this. I want to move further. So for this reflection to happen, there should be few qualities for the teacher. There should be few qualities for teacher. What are those qualities? Think I am a teacher, I need to reflect on my teaching or whatever actually how I am behaving and how I should have behaved properly. My approach to the whole process. So I should have certain qualities. Leadership. Honesty. Master? Master of the subject, okay. Honesty in what, sir? Truly reflecting on, truly assessing, yes. Honesty. Then? Sir? Not egoistic, yes. Not egoistic. Why, sir? Why are you saying this, sir?
Because if you are egoistic, you cannot understand.
You will not accept. You will not accept. You will not actually reflect on yourself. I am doing right only. I am flexible, yes. Flexible, yes. Sir. Accountability, yes, sir. Very good, sir. Accountability, you see, all of us are accountable for government, everything. But I am first accountable to myself. If the person is feeling accountable, then only he reflects. Thank you, sir. Very good. Then, very, very good points you are actually bringing here for the discussion.
Should be democratic.
Democratic, very nice, sir. Democratic. Very good, very. Since if I am not ready to mend my behavior or in my thinking, if I am very too rigid, I will not reflect. I will not reflect. I will tell, no, I am doing right only. I am having 30 years of experience. You don't know.
Love your profession.
Yes, loving our profession. One thing, one important, you have all forgotten, or you need to actually personality, yes, personality also. Then punctuality, yes. Passion, yes, passion is also there. The most important thing is open-heartedness. Open-heartedness. We need the teacher, one who want to reflect, he should be open for discussion. He or she should be open for criticism also. If you should be very critical, otherwise you will not grow. When I am actually seeing in the mirror, you should be critical on your tummy. If I want to become smart, I should be very critical. Otherwise, it's okay. My friend is having more property than me. If you are critical, you do something. Even for your pedagogy also, for your style of pedagogy, if you are critical, no, I should be very learner-centered. I am not like that. You should be critical on your own. And if somebody tells that, you should be able to accept that. Acceptance. That is another important quality. Acceptance. So, there are many qualities we can discuss. Then I am not going to go further. It's a very vast subject. So, we can do reflection in two types. One is individual reflection. One is individual. Another one is group. So, individual reflection is, if we are reflecting on our own, that is individual reflection. If you are inviting your friend, please observe my class and give some suggestion, feedback, constructive, critical feedback. You give critical feedback. That is group. Peer, we can call that as peer reflection also. Group reflection is something further. While we were doing our BED, during our practice teaching, our friends used to sit in the back benches, and then they will be observing, and after the class we used to discuss. That is group reflection. Is there any such sort of process is there in your schools?
Subject committee meetings.
Subject committee meetings.
It is not based on the individual
Classes, okay.
Performance of
Okay. I would like to ask you a question. Have you invited any of your friends to observe your class and then give?
We are supposed to see other classes also.
You are supposed to see. Okay. So, my question is, have you invited? It's like supposed to, must, these are all like government has given some circular and that is one thing. I am actually asking you a question. On your own, whether you are actually asking any, or have you asked any of your students somewhere, children, today in today's class, what was the best part of? What was the sub-concept or any topic which you liked the most or which you understood the most? Also, which is the one in which you still having confusion? Or whether you tell me in what manner I can improve myself. It's a direct question. Maybe you can ask indirectly. Which are the areas in which you like me most, or which are the areas in which you don't like? Have you asked that? Anybody? So these are some 4 or 5 types we are actually having. We need to reflect on. One is individual reflection. On our own we reflect ourselves. And the second one is, you can ask your friend, peer reflection. Yeah, you can ask your friend to reflect. And third one is, you can make an audio recording of your class. You can make a video recording of your class. And then you can see later, you can listen or you can see later also how the discussion was taken place, whether I was talking much in my class and whether I allowed everybody to discuss, whether I asked questions or whether I have given flexibility or opportunity to ask questions to our students. So while you are seeing your video, you can all actually ask your friends also or students also something like, have you heard this exit tickets? Something you have heard this exit tickets? So, have you heard? No. So you see, I have completed a class today. Routine class I have completed. You have actually, you kept ready few tickets, few slips with you. Small slips. You are giving one to each child and asking them to write. That's called exit ticket. You are asking them which is the point or sub-concept you learned effectively in today's class, or which is the topic in which you still require more explanation or more clarity or something like that. You can ask some 1 or 2 questions. One is a positive one in which is very, very effective one, and another one is which is not clear, the concept which is not clear to this. Then if you collect all those things and you can do here and there, like often you can do, once in a week or once in a fortnight. Daily you may not require. If you do that, you come to know that, so on that particular days of teaching, how you have done that, which is the area in which you need to concentrate more, which method they like. Those are the questions you can ask for them. And I would like to explain the cycle of reflection cycle is there. So reflection is actually it goes like a cyclical process. Like you will act something, you will experience something, or before that you plan something, plan for your teaching or something like that. You act, experience, and then reflect. It's like a cyclical process. So there is a Gibbs cyclical process is there. Gibbs, G-I-B-B, the person, name of the person, cycle of reflection. So in Gibbs cycle of reflection, First you need to description. After the event happened, after the teaching happened, you need to describe on what, you need to only facts only, there is no need to exaggerate, or there is no need to give any extra thing, description you need to do. And after the description, next comes feelings. How did you felt? What were your feelings? Here you are describing only. While I was doing class and one student actually he was not concentrating on me, on the class, and few other students were actually discussing each other. The class was like not interactive in nature. Those you are actually describing here. Feeling, because of this description, you are having some feelings. Like I was get annoyed because that such and such a boy or girl asked some silly question. I got annoyed, or they were actually doing something else. They were doing some indiscipline. I was not happy. You are writing your feelings there. And then evaluation. You are actually on these feelings. Which are the feelings which are good and bad? You are evaluating. The fourth one is analysis. So you are here. This is the deeply you are diving here in the analysis stage. Why it is like that? Here you are describing the event here. Here you are describing the feelings. You are evaluating here, and here when you are analyzing why it is like this. Then the fifth one is conclusion. Conclusive part. What you learned because of all this. You described here, described your feelings here, and then which are good and which are bad you are describing here in the evaluation. Analyzing why it is like that. This is the why part, most important. Why it is like that. Since I was monotonously speaking more, because of that only students are not interactive, or they are not interested. You are actually throwing more light here. Then conclusion. So you learned something. So since I was not used all the methods or many interesting interactive methods, because of that only students behave like this. So this is the conclusion here. And then sixth one is action plan. So because of this learning, in the next class I need to do something different. So here I am giving you an activity for you, for each one of you. So I will give you some 5 minutes for you. In all these stages, you need to, your own experience, you need to reflect and then cycle means it is like a cyclical process. After action plan, again it will be like a cycle. Like again you do, when you do action plan, for example, let's suppose I have done this class. I completed all these steps. Later I learned something, so I should have done this, I should have done that. Then when I am taking the next class on this subject or any subject, I will do next time describe. You do not end for one particular stage.
One action plan will not complete
everything. It's a cyclical process, it's a continuous learning process. So here actually you need to write your notes. You remember you have to reflect on your one class, and in description what happened in the class today. No judgment, just facts you need to write. How did I feel? What went well? Why did things happen this way? What could I have done differently? Action plan, what will I take in my next class? This you need to write your steps in 5 minutes. Your own class. All of you. It is for activity 1. Activity 2 is also there. Thank you much. So activity 2 will also be there. So you please go through that. That activity sheet will be remain with you after this activity. You can use this for your. You can have this first sheet. First page is like this. Reflective teaching journal template. Now you can reflect on a class you recently conducted or writing notes. You can also reflect on. You can also reflect on an interaction with your students or parents. You can take any incident or any this one, and then you please write on all these stages. So you are having 3 to 4 minutes time. Maybe one point you write. And I request whoever not spoken now, I request those participants, those friends need to share their experience. I would like to hear from all of you. Most of you have spoken, but still I want all others also. If anybody need clarity, I will explain. Not this class, your experience. Recently conducted. Or any, if you are not teaching also, so whatever you have, maybe interaction with parents or anything, you don't teach in your class? It's for protection.
All Vice Principals, they are more into administration other than teaching.
Okay, they are more into
We have very less to do with teaching.
You take a few classes, no?
Only few, but maybe get time or not. But
Even one class is also, you see, I am teaching.
One class is not that you have to teach chemistry or you have to teach history.
general science classes.
So whatever you teach, you reflect on whatever you teach. You see, this is where the resistance comes. Everybody, you see, even you just listen to me. Listen to me. I put 36 years of service. I retired 2 months back. I retired from government service, state government service. Still I am. When I take sessions, I would like to improve myself in teaching. Since we are all in teaching, it is nothing like I am not teaching. Something will come to you to teach. So we should not have any type of resistance. You see that throwing light is difficult. When light comes to you, we will operate on that light. Don't do that. Be open-minded, open-hearted. We discussed on the qualities of the reflection of reflective practitioner, no? We should have that qualities. If you are not having fully, slowly we need to improve those things. Otherwise, we are stagnant. There is nothing like that. We are stagnant in our work. Please don't do that. I am coming to each one of you just to see how you have written. I am very happy that all of you are very much engaged in your. Sir, actually, this is not the activity. This is the one you see. You have no, this is next time, not now. Okay, so after discussing, you have completed that. Yes. Please wait. You don't do. The second page, another page, you don't do that. We will discuss that later. You do. One cycle, yes, cycle wala. So sir has done this one also. Second page. He is very advanced.
Yes. He's
one that one only. That one only. Yes, that one only. Fast. He is very super fast. In trains होता है ना, fast, super fast.
दुरंतो
Second part, no, not now. After discussion, we will do that. Keep it with yourself, and then whoever is not spoken, I would like from them to here. So I would like to give 4 opportunities, 4 persons, 2 from here and 2 from here, who haven't spoken, and for each one 1 minute time only 1 minute. So after this we are having another activity, and then can we start now? From that side, 2 persons. First come, first serve, who haven't spoken, not those who have already spoken. I want to hear from fresh participants, fresh faces.
Related to this?
Related to that, yes. Related to that in 1 minute only. 1 minute. Yes, sir. Yes, please, sir. Wow. Oh, Gurgaon. Yes, sir.
एक बार
Let us listen, friends.
एक बार मैं क्लास ले रहा था तो उस दौरान एक बच्चे ने क्वेश्चन किया और वो क्वेश्चन साइंस से रिलेटेड था, बिल्कुल बेसिक सा क्वेश्चन था.
Yes.
उस टाइम पे आई फील दैट better than others because this question is basic, but some students respond good, but some of the other students not responded.
Okay.
Evaluations, because जो स्टूडेंट आंसर नहीं दे पा रहे थे, उनकी जो बेसिक उस टॉपिक से रिलेटेड जो बेसिक जानकारी थी वो नहीं जानते थे. एनालिसिस में ये किया कि बिकॉज टॉपिक वाज इंटरेस्टिंग रिलेटेड टू साइंस, बट बेसिक नॉलेज ऑफ द सम स्टूडेंट वाज नॉट क्लियर.
ओके.
कंक्लूजन ये है, आई लर्न्स दैट बिफोर starting topic, some basic related to the topic would be clear.
Basic should be
मीन्स टॉपिक्स पढ़ाने से पहले हमें उनका जो बेसिक्स है वो क्लियर करना चाहिए टॉपिक्स का.
वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस.
एक्शन प्लान ये है कि आगे से अगर नेक्स्ट क्लास लेंगे, पहले जो हम टॉपिक करा रहे हैं उससे जो बेसिक रिलेटेड जो टर्म्स हैं पहले उन बच्चों को वो बताएं, उसके बाद हम अपना टॉपिक स्टार्ट करें.
ओके. एक्सेलेंट सर, एक्सेलेंट. यस, एक्सेलेंट. बट द थिंग इज वन caution we need to take that. Until they learn all basics, I will not change my pedagogy. It's not like that. It's good. But for the another class, we have to do simultaneously all these tasks. Like if all the students are mastered only, it's not like that. I know, sir, is not a thought like that. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Another one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sleeping in the class. Okay.
I feel very bad. When I asked them, they give none. Evaluation. The boring, what went well, what is the boring, and same repetition was done. Analysis. They use mobile in the night and busy in the non-productive activity.
Okay.
When I find out, then checked.
What were your feelings?
I feel very
bad.
Then checked their mobiles in the hostel and caught. Then distributed tabs. Then increased net and stopped the rice which is served in the breakfast.
Okay.
And then next action change their mindset also.
Okay. What is your action plan? And all of you have actually thrown light on their deficiencies, their limitations. What is your part? What you need to improve?
Actually,
as a reflection?
That we have not done their goal setting.
Okay.
Then not worked in. No one is worked on their mindset.
Okay.
And no one had tackle or handle them with care. And that's why actually we should tackle handle by taking them in confidence that we are doing for their goal.
So you need to include that in your action plan.
Yeah.
Excellent, sir. Thank you so much. Can we clap for sir? Big hand. Thank you so much. Next, 2 from here who haven't spoken. Ma'am.
मैं तो सबसे पहले बोला था सर.
पहले बोल दिया.
तूने नहीं बोला.
One lady, one gents. Yeah, one lady, one gents. Can we request, sir? Please, sir. Thank you so much, sir. अरे पहले बोल दिया थैंक यू. हम पहले बोल दिया थैंक यू. You must tell. Please sir, please sir. One point, only 1 minute only. I am not asking you to discuss in detail. Only 1 minute. Sir. वॉल्यूम थोड़ा देना.
केमिस्ट्री क्लास ऑब्जर्व किया मैंने कहीं ऑब्जर्वेशन में.
क्या ऑब्जर्व किया? केमिस्ट्री क्लास ऑब्जर्व किया. हाँ. यू आर टीचिंग अपर. यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग. ओके ओके. हाँ. क्लास ऑब्जर्वेशन. ओके.
कुछ कमियां थी.
हाँ हाँ.
मैंने उनको बताई.
हाँ हाँ.
उसके बाद इवोल्यूशन किया गया कुछ. ठीक है.
ओके.
सुधार आ गया. और ये कहा गया कि अगली बार से ये इन कमियों को दूर करें.
ओके. व्हाट इज दैट? व्हाट इज द लर्निंग यू हैड? क्या क्या सीखा आप?
हमने ये सीखा कि जो चीज़ें गलत हैं
हाँ हाँ.
उनको सुधारा जाए, जहाँ करेक्शन हो कराया जाए.
हाँ हाँ.
जी.
Will you translate me? I could not get fully. Huh? General. General. Okay. Sir, so we should be very specific, sir. When you go back to your home or your office, please see once again that cycle. You need to reflect. Huh? Yes. Next, another one from ma'am side.
Yes, sir. When I got the class,
Yeah.
the two students are not concentrating in the class.
Two students were not concentrated. Yes, ma'am.
Then feel that need to change the behavior of the student.
Need to change the behavior. Uh-huh.
And it was not good that all students are understand that topic. Then that's analysis is that student not feeling well and want to take the rest, share with the bench partner. So that's why the two students. Then ask and observe the student condition, that conclusion or face reading at least that he or she able to sit in the class or not. And an action plan, when I enter the class, just ask how are you, anybody have any problem, then change the mood of the students, atmosphere of the class, students factor mind, then recapitulation, you take the round in the class, so then you observe the student.
Is it regarding teaching or is it?
Teaching.
Zone teaching only. Okay. You need to change the behavior of the students. It was not good that all students are under the. You see, most of the times when we reflect, we should not give full wrong things on students only. We have to reflect when I am actually doing something. You see, I am teaching now, doing some session now. Suppose if you are not responding means, it is not like you are not good. What I need to change from my side, that we need to write. What you have written, ma'am? Student not feeling well, and you see here in all these steps, description what happened in the two students not concentrating the class. Okay, feelings feel that need to change the behavior of the students. It's not like that. When if two students are not concentrating, what you have felt, whether you felt bad, you felt angry, those feelings you have to write. And evaluation, what went well, what did not. It was not good that all students are understood the concept topic. So not like that. What went well and what did not. In the whole class, which was the thing in which it went well, which was the thing which was not went well, and that you need to write. Analysis part, that student not feeling well and want to take the rest, share with bench partner. He was not feeling well, so he was having some fever or something like that. So this is actually when the students are not. Then what did you learn? Ask and observe the student's conclusion on face reading, that he or she will sit in the class. Once you must. So you need to take some pedagogic this thing. You have taken only two students who are not actually concentrating on. They are not feeling well. That you have to take something different. Like if they are not listening to you, since you are not doing something not great, like you are not make them to participate, you are not using audiovisual aids, those things, that type of reflection you need to do. It's very simple one. When we are reflecting, we should go to the depth level. Why we are not going to the depth level means we are not fully diving deep into it. When we are at the surface level, we are not learning too much. While you dive deep into the sea only, you get pearls. Otherwise,
सर इस समय ऐसा हो रहा है कि हमारी समिति में हर क्लास में दो चार नए बच्चे आते हैं।
हाँ।
और वो एकदम अलग थलग हो जा रहे हैं क्योंकि वो स्टेट स्कूल में पढ़े हैं या उनका कोर्स उस तरीके का नहीं है, बहुत लेट में एडमिशन हो रहा है, एक टर्म खत्म हो चुका है तब हो रहा है, ऐसे बच्चे पूरी क्लास के साथ इन्वॉल्व।
that is also the one good thing when you are reflecting on that. What can be done for those students? That we need to think. We cannot avoid. Those things will happen since we cannot control.
थर्ड लैंग्वेज।
Yeah, what can be done for those students? What can be done for those students? We need to actually reflect upon. So the next thing is, okay, any questions regarding this? We'll come to the question part later. In another 10 minutes. I was given till 1 p.m. Swamiji asked me to tell 1 p.m. So in another 5 minutes we are doing another. You just turn this page. Another page. In 5 minutes we are doing this activity. You see, this is, you are requested to think and write which tools of reflection you will use for reflection. In the coming days, in the next week when you go back to your schools, whether you are using reflective journal, these are the tools you need to write. Reflective journals are diaries, daily, weekly, you need to write. Or how to write? There are you see, there are 3-4 types of writing a reflective journal. Like reflection in action. When you are doing, you see, I am actually facilitating a session. If something I am actually see or experience, there only I am writing something. Making notes. Or in the evening, after you go back on daily basis, better you write daily. Reflective journal, you write daily. It's of great help. After you see, maybe it's short notes, maybe. In a particular class, this is what happened. I would have done this. I would have actually changed my strategy.
Like a diary writing.
Like a diary. But that should be critically you need to examine. Critically you need to examine. And second one is peer observation. I will request you to observe my class and then give feedback. Second one. Third one is exit tickets. I already discussed it. Student feedback. Most of us will not do this. Since why we have to ask students? That is the ego. But students are the one who are the beneficiaries of our classes. We are here because of our students only.
We should ensure
we need to ensure we are teaching for students only. If we don't get how our students are feeling regarding our class, our teaching, our methodology, my disciplinary measures, I am not able to change. So you can write these exit tickets. And fourth one is video audio recording. Take 3 minutes of your time and then please write this in the coming days. This is action plan for you. When you go back, what you will do, which in all these three, this thing, maybe write one phrase or one small sentence. Which one you use, whether you use reflective journal or whether you use critical friend, all you can use 4 also, all 4. So when you will use, maybe tentative week, maybe first week you use this one, second week you use this one, third week you use this one. Sir, please, in another 2 minutes. In 2 minutes you write which one you use. Reflective journal you use, or critical friend or peer observation you use, or exit tickets or student feedback you use, or video audio recording you use. Please write now. in next week when you go back, whether you use a daily diary you write. That, that is the different one. This is reflective diary. This is a reflective diary in which after you teach, after something happens, not only teaching, as ma'am told, we don't teach much. Even then also, you will discuss with your friends, you address parents. While you are addressing parents also, few parents may not be interested. You can also write that in your diary. So such and such thing happened on that day. I can use a different strategy. I need to appreciate parents better beforehand, before I start the lesson, the meeting, like that. Sir, did you understand this? Got it? How to write? Please write in 1 minute. 1 minute of time. This is the action plan. This is the practical aspect of this session. Take home. Otherwise, if everything we discussed, nothing we are doing, implementing means, the whole program is of no use. This is your practical aspect. Please give some 1 minute of your time. After you did, you just raise your hand so that I come to know that, yes sir, thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Done, ma'am? No? Completed. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So thank you so much, friends. Are you having any questions? Maybe in 1 or 2 minutes we can have 1 or 2 questions. Any doubts, any questions if you are having, you could please ask me, so that I can clear your doubts. Okay, I am asking you feedback. How was the class? Is there anything? Because I want to reflect myself now.
Very effective. It's very effective.
Yeah.
While you're talking, I get to know about many new things.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Can anybody, others please? I want feedback from you. Because since this class is reflection pedagogy, I want to reflect upon myself. Sir.
We are facing and being ahead. This is what comes to us.
Yes.
Whatever may be the problems.
Yes.
So always we have to find out the solutions, practical one.
Yes.
And even then we should not be deviating. The solution is enough. So from every angle we understand
Yes, sir.
how it can be.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Sir. Bilingual. So I don't know Hindi. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Yes. Thank you, sir. I purposely some
1 or 2 minutes.
Yes. 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 I completely, wholeheartedly, I welcome. I will prepare. Maybe I can do like this. Maybe some 5-10 minutes of presentation. Maybe PPT points. Maybe flash. Yes, I will take.
You show some videos, sir, then ask some questions.
Yes, sir. Videos means I need to prepare. There will not be any ready-made videos for this. I can show PowerPoint presentation only, PPT only.
Yeah.
Yes, any suggestion or any this one? Thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much.
In the last 1.5 hours duration, Dr. Chandra Shekhar has given you many inputs on reflective pedagogy, which even though you do not personally practice, I am sure this concept can be applied to your teachers who work with you, and in turn,
Yes.
students can get benefited and the teachers will be more effective. So, for this wonderful session, I thank Dr. Chandra Shekhar on behalf of Vice and all of you.
Thank you so much, sir.